I'm going to have a review or a little look of this kit here. It's something kind of different I picked up. It's a 3D printed model. I've never had a 3D printed model before. I've done a couple of 3D printed subjects just off of like individual, like private people's like printers that they've done, but I've never actually had one in kit form like this. And this one is the SSModel BMP-1 in 1/72nd scale. We'll have a look at the box here. The kit number is up here, 72619, and it's a 3D printed product here. It's just telling us some safety stuff, and it's 3D printed obviously in 14 plus, and this is what our box looks, how we're going to get it. And this is the subject here. It just refers to as BMP-1, but it's a very late model BMP, which I don't have one of these in my collection of kits. Like, it's got that weird thing for the anti-tank missile on the top of it, so I found it kind of interesting. And these are available from I believe AliExpress and through eBay, and they're not really priced too badly. I just kind of wanted to get this one as an entry one to see what it's actually like what is involved with it and how high quality they are. So we'll open it up and have a look. I should say it's also written on the side of the box, just if anybody cares, but you get it in the box like this, and we'll open it up so you can see here. We get I guess some kind of I guess this is showing us what we're gonna have in here in the box. And then we do have a very basic instructions. I'll open it up here. So that's our subject here, and then it's showing us what the pieces are, like our tracks and our upper hull. We'll flip it around, and this is our turret here, and the other minor parts. So it looks like there's actually quite a few parts to this thing. And on the other side is our SSModel BMP-1, and some information and picture there with their name, and here's their QR code if anybody's interested. I'm not sure what that second one is. The WD, I'm not, that's kind of a weird looking thing. I've never seen that one before. So we have this nice box, obviously, and then we've got nice protective foam. And okay, it looks alright in here. So we've got several runners. I'll get this big one out so you can have a look at it. I haven't looked at this yet myself. Oh wow. Yeah, it does look quite nice. Very fine details on this, and I'm not seeing the really bad. I mean, there might be a little bit right here. I'm not sure if that would if you prime that, if it would just take it out. Some of the bad 3D prints, they'll have those constant lines in them, but this looks like a pretty fine mold. And you can see how the runners are put on there. In the hatch detail, I mean, that looks excellent in the rear hatch here. These runners are still small. They should be very easy to break off. You can see the detail there. And so the hull is one, not sure, yeah, okay, so it's hollow. I didn't really pay attention there. But it's a solid, it's just a one-piece thing, which is kind of neat. And I say you can see how the way it's printed there, but I'm not feeling anything in here. It feels perfectly smooth, so with a little bit of primer, I think it would be perfect. So that's our upper hull. I mean, it actually looks really good. We'll move on to the next one here, which looks like our turret section. And these are very light. They almost feel like a very light resin. So here's our turret encaged in there. And it looks pretty nice too. I mean, once you break away all this stuff. It's hollow too, it's not just a thick lump or anything. And like, even you can see the machine gun. I guess that's a coaxial machine gun in there. And it's actually survived. I can't believe that. They've really protected this well. They put it in a really nice cage. And here we have some tiny little bit. Oh, I guess these are for our tracks. These are the little control arms. They're very, very fine. I would take some care with these. Like, they're very, very fine. Oh, and we have some info on there, what they are. We'll go to the next thing here. Which is our like smoke dischargers and our basic other parts. And the dischargers, they all look open, I guess. Our little like missile launcher thing there, it's like they did a really excellent job of protecting these. Really nice. So you can see how much detail is there. And then that missile there, I'm not sure if they're supposed to actually have the little missile over the gun. If it's got this piece here, I don't think it's supposed to have that. But I'm not really an expert on the BMPs. And again, I didn't have this particular version in my collection. That's the reason why I got it. And we'll have a look. There's just... we won't go into every single one. Like, that's just a duplicate. So here's our tracks. You can see that they're very nice. Really fine, like very thin tracks on here. You can see how they're on the front piece here as well. Like, that might need a little tiny detailing out to cut the like the sprocket from the track there. It's not a big deal. And the wheels look pretty good. Like, they look like BMP wheels. And then there's the rear doors here, which look excellent, and our side skirting, everything looks great. Actually, I'm quite impressed with this. This SSModel does quite a range of tanks, and a lot of really obscure and weird tanks from like World War II era, and I'd say that it's worth the money, at least in the 72nd scale. I mean, it looks great. I'm not sure about their 35th scale stuff, because the 35th scale, as you increase the size, obviously you increase the price, but I mean, I'd say this looks like an excellent little kit by SSModel, which is their BMP-1, and really just wanted to have a look here, and thank you for watching.